Okay, so I didn't really think this through. I know it's day 8 of 7 days in Japan, but I'm just way too far down the rabbit hole with this already. Let's just count this one as an encore, huh? On a hole. Good morning. Today is our final day in Japan. I'm just gonna try and ignore the fact that we have to be on a plane in a few hours. Our final stop, Sensoji Temple. I mean, what a perfect send-off, right? Finally get to see the Kaminarimon up close. It really makes you feel small, like the gods are watching you. From there, we strolled down Nakamise Shopping Street. Trinkets and knickknacks galore. Next, we tried our luck with omikuji, or paper fortune. First, insert 100 yen. Then, pick up the silver container and give it a few shakes until like a wooden chopstick-like dowel slides out the bottom. Or as I'd like to call it, the Stick of Fortune. Next, match the characters written on the stick with the corresponding drawer on the wall, aka the Wall of Fortune. Open it up, and there's your fortune. Oh, Sojin got bad fortune. Luckily, if you do pull a bad fortune, you're not simply tie your fortune on the rack nearby, and your bad fortune can't follow you home. Yeah. Alright, my turn. I got lucky with my gachapons in Akibahara, so let's see if my luck continues. Regular fortune. Well, it's not a bad fortune. I'll take that. And that's all, folks. Thanks for playing Stick of Fortune. We'll see you next time. After that, we purchased some incense to purify our bodies. That's right, honey. You're gonna need extra incense after pulling that bad fortune. And finally, we entered the main hall where I made my offering and said my prayer. Okay, so we got our fortunes, we cleansed our bodies, we offered a prayer. So I think 2020 is gonna be an awesome year. Oh my God, did you hear that? Little did I know that 2020 was about to go f***ing on my and rip me baseball bat, then and that was just the first 4 months of 2020. But I digress. You know, I don't really know what this was. It was like crispy rice cake with curry inside. It was really yummy. Anyway, time to check out and head to Narita Airport. This sucks. Oh, by the way, the hotel we stayed at had an amazing panoramic view of the city from the lobby. Look up Gate Hotel. I'd definitely stay there again. Oh yeah, by this point, we were so comfortable using the trains, it was like we've been living in Japan for years. Remember when we started this whole trip and I was all like, learning to use the transit system in Japan is stressful. I guess when you get it, you get it. Anyway, here's one last train riding montage. Oh, is that all the footage? Damn. One last pull for gachapon. Varied results. Shopping, that's the chance. Okay, so the only day we really set aside to actually shop was that one day I wasted trying to rent a sports car. So we scrambled to buy as many mediocre and overly priced airport gifts as our arms could carry. Between the car thing and the shopping thing, wife not happy. Final meal, ramen and curry for obvious reasons. Whenever I travel, I have this insatiable appetite and I just buy so much food. Maybe it's some kind of travel anxiety. Does it ever happen to you? Well, if you're gonna buy a load of airport snacks, Japan is definitely the place to do it. I'm bored. I cannot emphasize enough how much I am dreading this. Hey, props to Japan Airlines for that safety video, man. It was like a legit anime. I could not turn away. I also discovered this band called Begin Gajumaru. Dude, they're amazing. Go find them on Spotify and give them a listen. We're back in the US of A. We're in San Diego though, so we have like a 5-6 hour layover. So we said, screw that. We're gonna rent a car and drive the 2 hours to LA because I think we want to be home already, right? Actually, no, I want to be back in Japan. It's no R34, but it'll do. I guess that pretty much wraps it up. 7 days in Japan. As I edit this months later, I almost feel like it was just a dream, which is why I did this in the first place, to have something for my wife and I to look back on whenever we want. Sure beats a bunch of souvenirs, right? You know, I didn't think I was gonna feel this sad to leave Japan. It's like, for the first time in my life, I really got to experience the culture. Like, my culture. I didn't need to go to some museum or some historic landmark. All I wanted to do was stand there on a crowded street. And I did that. And I'll never forget that feeling. And hey, for those of you who came along on this adventure, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. And I hope we can meet up in Japan sometime in the future. I'll buy you your first beer. Later, guys. First meal back home. Woohoo!